I'm Roxanne. I'm working on offering some tutorials for exercises. I thought it would be fun to do the series of 5. We're on the 3rd exercise today. The series of 5 is 5 abdominal exercises in Pilates that move the spine in flexion and rotation, and at the same time fire into the sides of the body, balancing out different sides of the body. And the most important thing, I feel like, is the opposition of the energy from the low back around the bum, going out the feet, and then going out of the head or arms in this exercise. So this is always a challenging exercise for people with tight low backs or tight hamstrings, which are generally combined, or one mistaken for the other. And it can be a challenging exercise, but don't let the challenge of trying to let the leg be super straight as it is to make it as straight as you can and still maintain length throughout the spine through the head. So, 3rd exercise, we did single leg stretch, double leg stretch, and we transitioned into those. From double leg stretch, here's the transition. In the double leg stretch, the head, chest, and chin are lifted. The neck and shoulders are free from tension. You're really holding up yourself, using your abdominals, setting your ribs down into the mat. The legs are in close, and they're really coming in close as the arms are reaching deep. So you just finished with the double leg stretch, and you go right into single straight leg stretch. So one leg goes straight up to the sky, and I like to make it as long as possible, even though a little bit of energy in the toes, opening really wide, feels really nice too. But this leg is as straight as I can make it, and lifting. I'm lifting it with my abdominals. I'm not pulling it in with my low back by moving my hips off the mat. I'm literally pulling it in from my waist on this side. This leg reaches out and away, similar to the single leg stretch, but now the legs are both long. Reach through the feet of both sides, reach the crown of the head. So you're in your first part, the first part of the set. The second part is the legs begin to move at the same time in speed past each other to switch. This leg reaches through the opening through the hip and down through the thigh and reaching through that second toe, right in line with the shoulder. And this holding on with my ribs down into the mat and lifting my head, chest, and chin. So there's an opposition happening right there. But then there's the opposition of this foot reaching up, right? And it's really reaching, it's really stretching through the back, as much as I can stretch my leg. And then I switch. So the challenge is obviously to pull this leg in without the hands, but I suggest that you use that to help you find a little bit of space each time. Don't lower the head, chest, and chin as the legs switch. Right? Both legs come up and you can relax. So I encourage you to find out how delicious that feels in the ribs and the waist, because it's not getting smaller, it's getting longer. I'm reaching through the hips down and out. Meanwhile, the top portion of my body is reaching up and through. It's quite beautiful. I didn't even talk about the opposition of the hands, because while you're reaching through, not only is there, energy coming through the back of the head, length happening in the whole neck and spine and head, but you also are reaching with the arms to grab the leg. And that's pretty delicious happening in there too. I always like things that help me talk to my shoulders on my back and hold my shoulders back. I hope you enjoyed that short tutorial on scissors or single straight leg stretch. Thanks.